It's the Rush, Utah High School sports every day. Here we go.
Who are the top tacklers returning in Region 6?
All right, Larry, we're looking at some of the top tacklers back in Region 6 this year in 5A. It's brought to you by ProLook. If you want the customized, unique look, you look at some of the coolest uniforms all around the state every year that have kind of that college unique design that's specific to that school. Those are ProLook. We love ProLook. Go to ProLook.com. You design it, they build it better. ProLook.com. Here we go. Starting at number 5, here's Haloti Nada in the middle. He just pushes everybody around, gets to the quarterback, moves the line of scrimmage backwards, throws his guy down, and then sandwiches the quarterback. He had 23 tackles last year for Olympus, including a bunch of TFLs. You just can't run in the middle. Okay, here we go. Dax Matheson for Brighton from the safety position comes up and delivers the blow at the sideline. He had over 40 tackles last year. There is Raiden David from Viewmont, 84 tackles. Their leading tackler back. Here's Mason Clark. Watch him come up and just deliver a blow right there. Big time hit from the linebacker position. Let's go Jackson Vieira from Bountiful, 95 tackles. They got 2 of their top tacklers back. Here's Ryan Miller from Woods Cross against a screen. Break down, tie him up, and take him down. Watch him keep his outside shoulder free on this one. Goes right into the blocker and gets a TFL. No chance. And then number 1, Liam Whitworth from Skyline had over 100 tackles, including big hits like that. He had a couple in the playoff game against Pineview. Here he is lurking in the secondary. Boom! There he goes. Your top tacklers back in Region 6 this season. Brought to you by Appliance Wholesalers Plus. Trust the boys that sell GE and Samsung at AWP. They've been supporting Region 9 athletes for over 25 years at AWP. Sponsored by Grass Creek Construction, bringing visions to life for over 20 years. All right, Larry, we're taking a peek at Sierra Dean, one of the top soccer players returning this fall in 4A for the Ridgeline Riverhawks. What a year they had last season. We're looking at her here against Desert Hills last year. Put one in the goal there. She had 2 goals in this game. Here's the second one. In traffic, she gets the ball, stutter steps, and then boots one top shelf. She had 21 goals, 14 assists. She had a 5-goal game against Deseret Peak, and she's back for the Riverhawks this year. Boom! Okay, our coach spotlight of the day, Larry. This is brought to you by our good friends at Nets on Fire, a premier basketball training facility in all of Southern Utah. Go to netsonfire.org. They got summer tournaments. A lot of the best talent in the state descends upon Southern Utah every summer for the tournaments at Nets on Fire. Netsonfire.org. We're looking at Jared Barlow, Morgan, who's had a great stint there. Morgan's got a great tradition. He's got 61, 62 wins and like 10 losses over his career there so far. Played there, was a star player there. In fact, there he is as an all-star for Morgan back when he was playing in the 90s, tearing it up. And we're spotlighting Morgan because they're winning today's award, the Chris Peterson Boise State Award for scheduling, Larry. If you look at Morgan, I know a long tradition of doing this, but especially the last few years, not only out of region do they schedule upper classification teams, they schedule great upper classification teams, and they beat them most of the time. The last 2 years, they've won like 9 out of 10 games against quality upper classification opponents. Last year, they play Ridgeline, Skyview, Park City, Bountiful, and Provo. They win 4 out of 5 of those contests, and Ridgeline, the first game of the year, they lost 34-14. Ridgeline was one of the best teams in the state last season and had that historic run. The year before, they win 5 out of their 5 games against upper classification opponents, including beating Crimson Cliffs, who would go on to win the state championship. So Bountiful had played in a state championship within the last couple of years. Quality program. Skyview is a premier team up in Cache Valley program every year. Park City is always good. Provo was great last year. Morgan plays them year in and year out. Bring on all comers, and they usually beat them, and that is not different this year. They'll play Ridgeline, Skyview, Park City, and Bountiful again this year, and then they're out at Faith Lutheran in Nevada. So kudos, Coach Barlow, keep the tradition at Morgan top tier. Always been an elite program in 3A, and just you don't want to play them. You don't want to play them in the out-of-region schedule. Our Grass Creek Construction team builders this week are from Crimson Cliffs Basketball. We're looking at Josie Myers and Jada Alofipo. Here's Josie way downtown. Bang! She was 15 and 11 last year. 3 blocks per game. There's Jada with one of her 3.5 steals per game. Here's a block from Josie. They've got Janie Hall back, Zanaya Brenier, and Morgan Reddish. Go Mustangs. Here we go. Send us your highlights, Andy at therushutah.com or anywhere on social media at The Rush Utah. It's The Rush Utah, high school sports every day.